There's Greg. I see him. Yes, Greg. This is Heather Childers standing by, FoxNewsLive.com, and we were hoping to get some reaction from you today on Steve Jobs' death.
Hey, Heather. Yeah, we're outside the Regent Street London store. It's one of 300 Apple stores around the world. And here, too, folks are mourning the loss of 56-year-old Steve Jobs, the co-founder of the Apple empire. I'll bring you down with my iPhone, which we're streaming on right now live. It's an example of the Jobs genius. This is the tributes, the flowers, the candles, the apples that are in front of this store right now. Let's go down to a couple of these slogans because I think they're quite meaningful. One, this is for the crazy ones, the visionaries, the ones who change the world. You'll always be an inspiration. And just down here, and this is really a theme here, Heather, what an inspiration. Thank you. Again, it's been building throughout the day. It's a small crowd, I must say, Heather, but it's still an intense crowd. Let's talk to a few people here. They're from all around the world. Steve Jobs, Apple, what does it mean for you?
Fashion.
Fashion?
Yeah.
The style? Fantastic. Do you think Apple is important? Do you think Steve Jobs is important?
Yeah, for the...
What do you feel about the loss of Steve Jobs, the passing?
It's just a shame that he's gone.
It's a shame. Sir, can I get your opinion too?
To be honest with you, this man is amazing. He's so humble. He actually advanced humanity. He's in the league of his own. Amazing. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you. This is an example, Heather, of what we've been hearing. I talked to one of the people inside this store, and they said they were sad. I asked them if they thought that the tradition would go on, the creativity would go on inside this corporation. They said they believe yes. Let me show you inside the store. Again, it's one of 300 around the world. Yeah, there might be a pause outside to mourn the creative genius that was Steve Jobs, but guess what? People are still looking at all his products, the iPod, the iMacs, the iTunes services, the iPads, and guess what? They are buying too. Right now, in fact, the value of the corporation is something like $350 billion. Stock price jostled a little bit with the loss of Jobs, but in fact it still goes on. Looking here now, the flag, the Apple flag, flying at full mast here, maybe appropriate for the full amount of sales going on here, but we've heard it's been flying at half mast too at other Apple operations. We're here in London. You can see the red double-decker buses and the bustle and hustle as the people pause here. We've been hearing from David Cameron, the Prime Minister. He calls Steve Jobs a creative genius. Former Prime Minister Tony Blair, he changed the way we look at things even across the channel. French President Sarkozy saying he was a major force in the digital world. So, again, appropriately enough, Heather, talking to you on an iPhone, just me standing, holding this instrument created by Steve Jobs. I'm talking to you 3,500 miles away. It's remarkable stuff. A remarkable man passed over in the last 24 hours. The world is mourning right now, Heather. Back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Greg. We appreciate it. Greg Palcott reporting for us from London.